For millennia, the sands of Egypt have held secrets, not just of pharaohs and pyramids, but of a profound spiritual understanding that shaped an entire civilization. These ancient whispers still resonate today, offering timeless guidance for our modern lives. In a world that often feels disconnected and searching, the wisdom of the Nile Valley provides a powerful anchor. It speaks of balance, purpose, and the eternal journey of the soul. Let's explore how these age-old principles remain incredibly relevant in 2025. If you're seeking deeper meaning and connection on your personal path, you're in the right place. We're diving deep into wisdom that has endured for thousands of years. Please consider subscribing to support this channel and join our community exploring ancient paths to modern growth. At the heart of Egyptian spirituality lay the concept of Ma'at. More than just a goddess, Ma'at represented truth, justice, cosmic order, and balance. It was the fundamental principle that governed the universe and human conduct. Living in accordance with Ma'at meant striving for harmony in all aspects of life. It was about integrity, fairness, and maintaining equilibrium within oneself and with the world. This ancient ideal is a powerful antidote to the imbalance and chaos we often face today. In 2025, embracing Ma'at means cultivating inner balance amidst external pressures. It calls us to act with integrity, speak our truth, and seek harmony in our relationships and environment. It's a daily practice of aligning our actions with universal principles of order and justice. The Egyptians had a complex understanding of the human soul, often described through concepts like the Ka, Ba, and Ak. These weren't separate entities but different facets of one's being and consciousness. Exploring them offers insights into our own multifaceted nature. The Ka was often seen as the life force or spiritual double, connected to sustenance and vitality. The Ba represented the personality or soul, capable of movement and interaction with the world. The Ak was the transfigured, enlightened spirit, united with the divine light. These concepts remind us that we are more than just our physical bodies. We have a vital life force, a unique personality that interacts with reality, and a higher potential for spiritual transformation. Understanding these layers can deepen our self-awareness and spiritual journey today. Ancient Egypt was steeped in rich symbolism and ritual. From hieroglyphs to temple ceremonies, these practices were not mere superstition, but profound tools for connecting with the divine and understanding cosmic truths. They provided a framework for spiritual engagement. Symbols like the Ankh, the Eye of Horus, and the Scarab held deep meaning, representing life, protection, and transformation. Rituals marked significant life events and cosmic cycles, creating sacred space and time. They were pathways to accessing deeper levels of consciousness. In our modern lives, incorporating meaningful symbols and personal rituals can be incredibly grounding. Whether it's a morning meditation, a symbolic object that inspires you, or a practice marking transitions, these acts create intention and connect us to something larger than ourselves. The ancient Egyptians highly valued knowledge, particularly wisdom that led to spiritual understanding. Their scribes and priests dedicated themselves to studying the mysteries of the cosmos, the nature of the divine, and the path to enlightenment. Wisdom was seen as a key to a fulfilling life and a successful afterlife. Texts like the Pyramid Texts and the Book of the Dead were not just religious documents. They were guides for navigating the spiritual realms and understanding the principles of existence. They emphasized the importance of learning, reflection, and moral conduct. This ancient reverence for wisdom encourages us today to be lifelong learners on our spiritual path. It's about seeking understanding not just intellectually, but experientially. It reminds us that true growth comes from integrating knowledge with lived experience and inner reflection. The Egyptians lived in deep connection with their environment, particularly the life-giving Nile River and the celestial cycles. They saw the divine reflected in the natural world and the movements of the stars. Their spirituality was intrinsically linked to the rhythms of nature and the cosmos. The sun god Ra was central to their pantheon, representing creation and renewal. The cycles of the Nile flood mirrored the cycles of life, death, and rebirth. Observing the stars guided their understanding of cosmic order and destiny. Reconnecting with nature is a powerful spiritual practice available to us now. Spending time outdoors, observing the cycles of the moon and seasons, and recognizing the interconnectedness of all life can ground us and awaken a sense of awe and belonging, just as it did for the ancient Egyptians. Perhaps one of the most enduring aspects of Egyptian spirituality is its focus on transformation, particularly the journey after death. The elaborate burial practices and texts were aimed at ensuring the deceased successfully navigated the afterlife and achieved spiritual rebirth as an Akh. The concept of the Hall of Two Truths, where the heart was weighed against the feather of Ma'at, symbolized the judgment of one's life based on their adherence to truth and balance. This wasn't just about judgment. It was about the ultimate outcome of a life lived in accordance with spiritual principles. While our modern beliefs about the afterlife may differ, the Egyptian focus on transformation remains relevant. It encourages us to view life as a journey of growth and refinement. It prompts us to consider the legacy we are creating and the kind of spiritual being we are becoming, right here and now. The spiritual secrets of ancient Egypt are not confined to museums or history books. They are living principles that offer profound guidance for navigating the complexities of 2025. From the balance of Ma'at to the journey of the soul, these timeless ideas invite us to live with greater intention, integrity, and connection. By exploring these ancient echoes, we can find inspiration for our own personal growth and spiritual path. The wisdom of the Nile continues to flow, offering nourishment for the modern soul seeking truth and transformation.